everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Emily with WrapUp Plans, and I am back because, as promised, I wanted to show you guys my always fully booked planner by Little Inklings Design. So I know I did a flip through of this and like an unboxing when I got the planner a few weeks ago on my Instagram live, but I figured I was actually going to take some time to actually go through this planner, give you guys my reaction to it, and kind of like how I feel about it, and then how I'm going to be using it in the new year. So enough of me talking, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, a couple of things about this planner, and I will be sure to link all of this in the description below. So this planner is done by a really wonderful gal over at Little Inklings Design. Her name is Megan, and she's from Canada. This planner was actually a pre-order, so I actually ordered this planner back in October. It was $45. It is a 12-month weekly planner with a horizontal setup. And it is taller than a 7x9. So if I were to compare it to my Erin Condren here, it is, as you can see, width-wise, it's actually smaller, but height-wise, it's exactly the same. So I'm really excited though about this planner. For the last couple of years, I've really reinvested in my reading journey and really refound my passion for reading, which is why I decided this year that it was time. Another really great thing that I love about this planner is that she did move away from the wire O binding, and you just have the regular coil here. The cover is a hard cover with these gold corners that are these gold metal corners to kind of protect those. But I mean, I'm not going to be traveling with this planner. It will be staying here at my house, either next to my bed or right here on my desk. So as we flip into the planner here, you'll see that you'll see here that I do get a page of really awesome stickers, and I did also get a set of stickers to go with this. This is all the stuff actually that I ended up getting. It came with this card, and then these are the stickers that I got to go with the planner here, and I'll show you guys those in a bit. So when we turn the page, we have that spot for your name. I've already put my name here, and also a really cute Wrong Girl is here as well. You do have the 2022 full year at a glance here. And then this is a really fun spot. So you have a place to put your important information, as well as like you can put in your own rating system for your books. So you can rate them 1 through 5. You can write down your highly anticipated books and then a color legend. So for me, this is just how I rate my books, from a nope to an epic, oh my God, I love this book. And then over here, I have my legend, because you'll see on the bookshelf page, this is how I'm actually going to be tracking my books. So physical books are purple, ebooks are this teal, the hot pink is audio, read-alongs are going to be in blue. If I read a fan fiction online, that's going to be red, and then I will also be counting any books that I do not finish. So that's actually a big deal, because I typically do not finish books. This year I think I DNF'd like 3, so that's another good one. And then right here we have the goals page. So she's got like a lot of really awesome room for goals. So I wrote down mine, which were join a book club. I want to hit my reading goal, which is always 52 books. I always do have a stretch goal of 100. I would absolutely love it if I could read 100 books in a year. But once I do hit the 52, then I always try and read the same amount of books that I read the year prior. So in 2020, I read 90 books. I read 91 books actually. Right now I'm at 72. I'm not going to hit that, but that's kind of like that secondary goal that I always try to push to. I want to actually finish my A to Z challenge. So I'm always like 4 letters short. This year I was 5 letters short, but next year I'm going to make it a point to try and finish this. Plan. So I want to make sure that I am planning and actually doing more bookish content, which will include a reading recap and a monthly TBR video. So I will be tracking that stuff in this planner, as well as in my social media planner that I'll go through when I do my 2022 lineup video. Also, just some really fun things. Have fun with this planner, read different genres and authors, and take care of yourself. So reading to me is a part of self-care. So that's really why I felt the need to put that piece in there about just taking care of myself. And if I want to take a whole day and read, I'm going to take a whole day and read a book. So there's that. So we go to the next page here. We have our A to Z challenge, which I'll be able to write in all of the books that I read per the letter of the alphabet. And then there's some really other fun reading challenges in here, including she does have her own 2022 fully booked reading challenge that I'm definitely going to try and hit. What I noticed too is a lot of these prompts are actually mirrored to the, a lot of these prompts are similar to the ones on like a lot of the Pop Sugar reading challenges, which I think is great. But like I haven't seen some of them there, and I have, and whatever else, but really excited for that. Reading by genre, and then the Reading Rainbow challenge here. And then we also do have an on the cover challenge, read books with covers featuring the following. So animals, flags, weapons, all of that stuff. I'm pretty sure I can find a book to represent all of these. Then you also do have one here that is, you know, reading around the world. So that looks like fun. Like I've never actually read a book that's placed in Russia. So that'll be really interesting to see if that's something I can find. The next thing that we have is the bookshelf. So again, this bookshelf is in all of her planners. It comes with spaces for 120 books. And as you can see here, this is where that color coding is gonna go so I can track how many books I'm reading. What you'll notice here is that I do have a star at 52 and 100 because those are the goals. And then I'm actually gonna do it now that that I'm sitting here. I do think I'm going to be able to finish at least 3 more books by the end of the year. And so I'm actually projecting that I'm going to be able to finish 75 books this year. So we're going to put a star at 75 to see if I can hit that goal after I hit my 52 goal next here. So we have that. Okay, and then we go to the next page. You've got plenty of room for your reading checklist. So this is where you can write down the books that you read, do the legend here as well, so you can figure out like, was this a physical book, etc. You've got a lot of pages for those. A lot of room for the reading checklist. Then we also have the book series tracker here, and I do have a couple of series that I do want to read and finish. You also do have this really awesome feature right here, which is the Battle of the Books. So you basically pick your top books for each month, and then they get to battle them out for that one winner. Of course, I love this because I love sports, and like March Madness is my jam. So this whole playoff bracket, I'm here for it. Okay. So then next you have quote pages. So this is going to be kind of hard for me because I don't really keep quotes from books, but I'm going to try because again, I want to have a lot of fun with this planner. So I definitely will be kind of keeping an eye out for various different quotes from books that I do read and seeing. It'll be nice actually to kind of fill these pages up. You also have a movie tracker, which will be a lot of fun to track and rate all of the movies that I watch over the year, which is going to be really cool, whether it's a brand new movie or it's one that I just have never seen before. You also have a TV show tracker. So as you guys can see here, I'm kind of on a kick for Real Housewives right now. And then Yellowstone is another TV show that I am watching. So I usually don't track my TV shows, but I figure why not? And actually, since we're here, I can go ahead and say that I am through season 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 of Real Housewives of New Jersey. Basically for this, and I guess I can talk to you guys while I put this in, with Real Housewives of New Jersey, what I've actually been doing, and I do this with a lot of the franchises that actually have a lot of seasons, is I will actually just watch the reunion shows to get the gist of what's been happening. So this week while I've been off, I've just been watching the reunion shows because again, there are 10 seasons to the Real Housewives of New Jersey. So what I've been doing is, again, watching those reunions. I actually just started season 8 in its entirety. So seasons 8, 9, and 10, I will actually be watching. So really excited for that. Oh, and I am already 1 season into Yellowstone. Let me just go ahead and mark that here. Okay. All right. So my TV tracker is actually up to date. The next one is your wish list. So books that you want. Again, I'll try to use it, but typically if I want a book, I just buy it or check it and see if it's on Kindle Unlimited. But This is actually a good place, especially for those books that like I'm waiting for them to come out because they're going to be released. So that's a good spot for those. My 5-star reads. So writing down what books I gave 5 stars and being able to track those in one place will really be nice, as well as the format. My favorite books of 2022. I have seen a lot of people do this and like they draw in what the book cover is. I'm terrible at art like that, so I probably will just be printing a tiny picture and sticking it in here. But all the same, I'm still excited to do that. And then we come to the first month, right? So I'll just go through real quick and just show you guys what the next couple of pages look like. And they're going to be identical for all the months. So you do have your full monthly layout. And in the spot in the corner here, you're able to write down what your most anticipated book is. This is where I'll probably do like a monthly overview of when I actually finished a book. Next, this is a spot for me to put my TBR, which I'm really excited because I'm going to be planning out my TBR. There are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 spaces for books. So I like that, you know, aim high, pick 11 books and read from that stack. I have over 500 books here at my house, and I need to get rid of a lot of them. So this is really fun. Also writing in any new releases that are coming out for the month that you would like to read. And then you get to the weekly spreads, which again, I got the horizontal. It is a Monday start. You have a notes section over here. And then also what I like about this is you have the opportunity to track how many pages you read that day. I really love this because this is not something that I typically track, but I have always wanted to. I typically read for 1 to 2 hours every night before bed. So I would really like to see kind of what my growth is and how much I'm actually reading per day. And then, so then all the weeks are here. And then at the back, you actually get a dot grid page. So I'll show you what it looks like, just plain at the end of February here. Again, that's just that blank dot grid. What I have actually done with mine is, and I'll flip it over here. What I've actually done with mine is I do have kind of like my habit tracker. So these habits are all gonna be kind of tracked within this planner. I didn't put like my daily habits, such as like getting dressed, taking a shower, brushing my teeth, things like that, because I track that somewhere else. So I have one for reading every day, journaling every day, an Instagram post a YouTube video. Did I finish a book? Write a letter, because I am writing letters to my friends. And then also, did I watch an episode of Real Housewives of New Jersey? So I do need to finish putting all the numbers in here, which I probably will do today. And then also I get to track basically per day, even though the 31st isn't on here, but we'll make a spot for it, how many pages I am reading per day. And so I'm really excited to see all this colored in. Megan, I got this from her. So this was all her idea. I literally just took it and put it in here. The fact that I drew these banners in really made me happy. So very proud of myself. But yeah, this was not an original. I totally got this from Megan and I basically just copied her, but I am giving her flowers. She did great. And then here, I have another spot. Sometimes I get weird stuff on my planner. Anyway, so this spot right here, I figure I can just take notes, maybe write about, you know, how my day went with how my month went with reading, all of that stuff that's there. And then the last thing that we have, is right here. So I actually jumped the gun, but you have a bookish haul here. And more than likely, I'll actually split this in half and do an unhaul as well, because I try not to buy a lot of books because I have so many here at the house. So this might actually be for some months an unhaul because I got rid of books. And then you're able to do a wrap up where you write in all the books that you read, the number, best book, pages, hours listened, etc. So I think that's really cool. But this actually comes before the bullet journal page. So what I'll do now is I'll just kind of go through and show you guys in a speed through what all of the monthly covers look like. And then I will circle back here and show you guys what I did with the bullet journal pages at the end. So she does give you a couple of coloring pages here, right in between the end of the months and then the review section. We flip the page here and you've got oodles of pages of book reviews. So this is the one thing that I was really excited for. I wish I would have counted how many there are, but I just love the idea of having a spot where I can write in the title, the author, start, finish. I write all of this in my journal anyway, in my bookish journal that I have. But now that I'll actually be able to have a space and then write my thoughts on the book, this is why I bought this. So really excited for the book reviews. And as you can see here, there are oodles and oodles of pages. So that's really fun. The next part is, okay, I think I'm missing something. Hold on, I am. Okay, let's see. I'm missing. Here it is. Okay. So at the end of the month, you have this quarterly check-in. I actually am going to use this as my mid-year check-in. But as you can see, what you're currently loving, books, author, character, TV show, etc., your genre breakdown, and then your reading stats for where you are. So obviously it would be how many am I out of my 52 at that point, mid-year point, memorable moments, goals, and then books I need to read in the next, I'm going to say half of the year, because I only got one of these quarterly check-ins. So that's why I'm just going to change this to a mid-year type thing. But if we go to the back, then you have your 2022 reading wrap up. So this is where you're able to talk about what your favorites from the year are, your top 10 books, the number of books you read, did you complete your goal, pages read, most read genre, all of that. So all of that is right here. What you learned, memorable moments, and then you get to put something right here. I'll probably just put maybe underrated books, a book I didn't think was going to be great, but it actually was. So that goes right there. And then we flip the page and she does have some predetermined journaling bullet journal pages for you. So you can kind of track, your genres read, what your key is, book format breakdown right here, your star rating here. So those are fun pie charts. And then right here, she does have your pages read. So all of those pages read that I'm gonna do for each month, I will actually be able to track all of that here. So that's really exciting. And then we're getting to the end here. And this is, these are the journaling pages that I went ahead and created for this planner. So we go here, we have my books by genre. So that way I can see kind of how many books I'm reading. So as you can see here, I have 100 squares. I have my goal, basically right here. I should actually put the 75 in here too. But romance, thriller, nonfiction, fiction, young adult, and then fantasy, sci-fi. So I mostly read romance novels. I'm a huge romance novel reader. But again, I really want to see what it is that I'm reading and how often. So that's why I have that here. We go here. And as you can see, I do have a United States challenge because I would really love it if I can read a book from every state in the US. I have my key here, and then every time I read a book, depending on where it is, then I usually color it in. I usually get about 13 states every year. I've been doing this. So, and as you can imagine, most of the books that I read take place in California, Texas, or New York. So read a couple of books that were taking place in North Carolina, a few in Georgia, a few in Florida. I actually got in Illinois and in Michigan this year, so that was really cool. And I do have a book that takes place in Milwaukee. So, Wisconsin, is going to be on the come up and is definitely on deck for 2022. The next section is my read every day challenge. So I have this here, and it's all, the months are all color coded, and really just making sure that I am following up and I'm reading every day. So again, it's on my to-do list every day to read for an hour, at least. It used to be 2 hours, but I wasn't making it. So, but reading at least every hour is something that I want to make sure that I continue to do. Here is my bookshelf. So what I did was I was able to create 290 boxes. So this is a small sampling of the books that I currently own. As I kind of already told you guys, I currently have about 500 books in my house. And so either in my house, purchased on my Kindle, or they're in my Audible. And of those books, I've actually only read 112. And yeah, so I went ahead and I marked off the 112 books that I have read. But what I want to do is I really want to focus on the books that I currently own and reading those and then unhauling them. You know, my house is not exactly big, and I would love to maybe just have 1 or 2 bookshelf with my favorite books, as opposed to 5 bookshelves with a lot of books, the majority of them I have never read. So I really want to see how many actual books of my own that I can get read this year. And then this is something that, if I do continue to use this planner, that I am going to keep putting in, because it would just be really nice to get to a point where maybe I only have like a library of 200 as opposed to a library of 5. So I did put that in here. Next is the Beat the Backlist challenge. I will be sure again to link this in the description below. But this challenge, it's kind of like a tic-tac-toe type deal. So I'll try and bring it up to you guys so you guys can see kind of what these prompts are. I did this in 2020. It was actually pretty successful with it. I did not do it this year. But basically, once I read a book, I will go ahead and check it off. And then I will write in the reading prompt that I met, and as well as the book and the author. So that will go here. Next, so this is my Penpal Chart sheet. So I have a lot of stationery, so I'll show you guys. So like I have like this tin of cards, and I've had it for like 2 years, and it's got like these really awesome like little cards in it. And I have stuff like this like all over the house, and I've always had the intention of writing to my friends, but I never do. This year I'm going to be doing it. So I went ahead and I have all of my friends' names listed here, as well as their birthdays. One other friend, I want to make sure that I'm writing to her every week. So I'm challenging myself for 45 weeks. And then all of their addresses are here, which is why it's covered up. But I just want to make sure that I am doing it. You guys, it really took a lot for me to write down their addresses, because every year I ask my friends for their addresses for Christmas cards, and they're like, Emily, you're a planner. Why don't you just write this down? And I never have an answer. So that is what that is. But I plan on writing my friends every month and also sending them their birthday cards, as well as writing to my one friend every week, because we did that during quarantine, and I hate the fact that we stopped. So I want to make sure that we're doing that again. So the next page is for book recommendations. So I did decorate that, and this is the stickers that I use. They're by Planners Anonymous, and it's just like their little bookish collection. So they had like some really awesome stickers. I picked that up a while ago. I want to go get another one. And then the Pop Sugar Reading Challenge. So I have that here. And again, as I finish a book on the list, more than likely I will just write that in, probably on the weekly page, since I only have a few more pages of additional notes. So, and then the last cool thing about this planner is there is a nice planner pocket. So that is my little Inklings design, always fully booked planner for 2022. I am really excited to use this and have a spot that's not only going to track my books, but also it's going to track the just like entertainment, right? So TV, music, movies, all of that. And then in addition to getting this, I also did get some additional stickers. So let me see if I can bring you guys in a bit so you guys can look and check out these stickers, because these stickers are like super gorgeous. Slide that out of the way. Okay, so here are the stickers. So I did get some quote stickers. Those are cute. And then these are basically banners. So can I get you guys in any further? Okay, so but you have like book haul, readathon, book mail, post review, new release, and curly reading. So I thought those were fun. I also have this set of stickers here that I'm gonna bring this up a bit. There we go. Okay, so this is kind of like for movies and TV. So I thought these were really cute. And there's that little currently watching. These are also a vinyl sticker. So I thought that was really cute. Then I have my started and finished, which I know I'm going to use a lot of these. So I actually bought 2 of these. So that way I can put them in my on my weekly pages. I have my star ratings for whenever I finish a book, because I would like to put these star ratings on the monthly for when I do finish a read. My book icons, so that way I can put, you know, what format of book I'm reading. So I did get the books, I got the ebooks, and I got the audiobooks. So those are really fun. And then these are just all of the doubles, because I bought 2 pages of each, because she had a really good like deal. It's kind of like a BOGO deal, pretty much, where like, you know, you buy so many, then you get so many at like a 10% discount or something. So yeah, and then all of these will live in the back of my Always Fully Booked planner, right here in the pocket, nice and snug. So yeah, so that, like I said, that is my Always Fully Booked planner. My overall thoughts about this planner: I had first seen this planner, another planner gal had it, and I immediately wanted it. I first saw this planner last year, and I'm really happy that I kept up with Little Inklings design and was able to pre-order this back in October when I did. She did actually just come out with a novel companion as well. So I do know that these are in limited supply. I know this black one is out of stock and she is not going to be restocking them. I do believe there is a colorful one that is available. I think it's still available in the horizontal, but she did just come out with a novel companion that's basically the same thing, but with no weeklies. There are monthly layouts in it though. So definitely check her shop out. She's awesome. And like I said, I'll be sure to link the shop below. Aside from that though, thank you so much for watching today's video. Again, this was a lot of fun, and I'm really happy that I had the opportunity to finally showcase this to you guys. If you like this video, please make sure that you do give it a thumbs up. And if you are using a reading planner, are you using the Always Fully Booked planner? Are you using another one, or are you just using a notebook? Definitely let me know, because I'd love to hear. Aside from that though, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys on my next video.